Hello, my friends. How are you all doing? Welcome to Facts and 2 Cents. Happy Monday. Happy Prince Archie Day. Happy Archie Sussex Day. I almost said Archie Mountbatten Windsor, but I forgot he is not going by that anymore. Archie of Sussex. It is. Hello, Archie of Sussex. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday. Our big boy is now 5. He is practically an old man. This little tiny little one that, oh my goodness, we knew before he got here is now 5. Guys, can you imagine? It has been 5 years since the Sussex Squad baby shower. Or that, shall we say, the baby Archie or baby Sussex baby shower. That's when I started paying attention to all this stuff. And oh my goodness, this little one is now 5. Like, how quickly the years have gone by. My goodness. He turned 1 at Tyler Perry's house, right? And or something. And he started walking and stuff at Tyler Perry's house and all that stuff. And now look at this little one, 5 years old. Anyway, before we get into baby Archie, no longer baby, but big boy Archie's birthday, I just want to say hello to all of my friends in the chat. I said hello to Connie earlier. Connie was on here first, hanging out with us from Switzerland. Perlina, hi Perlina. And Marvin, hello. It's like, blessed day, everyone. Every one of you dearly wonderful ladies, my squad family, and also guys who are also part of the squad family. Also, Annie is here. Hello, Annie. And who else is here? Oh, Church Nelly is here. Hello, Church Nelly. Wishing our big boy birthday, King Archie. That's right. He is king. He is king of Montecito and king of the world, apparently. It's all about Archie. And Church Nelly is giving us links to one of the fundraisers. Actually, there are 2. We'll talk about that in a bit. About the fundraisers that the squad is doing. Of course, the squad's amazing. Every year we donate and support different organizations that our faves support. And so 2 wonderful organizations that our fave support that I'm going to be talking about that the squad is supporting. And so if you're interested in supporting, the links are here in the chat. Well, at least one of them is in the chat. This one is here in the chat. Talk about the other later, and I will post it on our community page. And so Church Nelly is wishing hello to everyone. And I want to wish hello to all of our wonderful squaddies that are out there in South Carolina. Hello. And again, Church Nelly has put all apps and all links to accounts that you will need about the channel, about our faves, and everything else that you need. You can just look at Church Nelly's posts, and it's there. Thank you so much, Church Nelly, our awesome moderator, who is supplying us with all of these amazing links. Thank you. Robert Collins is here. Hello, Robert. Wishing King Archie a happy birthday. I am so happy you're here, Robert. I hadn't seen you in a while. So I am so happy that you are here on the live. I know sometimes, people are busy doing stuff, so you're not always able to be on the lives, but I am happy that you're here. Mrs. S is here. Hello, Mrs. S. How are you doing? I am happy you're here. Rafaela is here. Who else is here? Hello, Rafaela. Karen Emma, awesome moderator, is here. Who else is here in the chat? Hello, Karen. Um, let's see. Oh, Kawaii pushing love. Oh, well, there you go. Wishing birthday boy Archie happy birthday. And I am sorry that there is a banging all of a sudden. I think somebody is fixing something. And so I'm sorry if you're hearing a banging going on in the background. Welcome to the sounds of New York, unfortunately. We have a lot of crazy sounds in this city. And all seems to happen when I'm doing a podcast for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they're telling me something. Don't know. Hello, Janice. Janice is here. Khadijah is here. Danswood one is here. Who else is here? Wendy. Oh, I've never seen you here before. Wendy Jackson. Hello. I am happy you're here. Welcome. Sonia is here. Hello, Sonia Johnson. Well, we have a Sonia Alexander and we have a Sonia Johnson. So the Sonias are here. Hello. Welcome, guys. Norma's here. JSC is here. Everyone is here to celebrating Archie's birthday. R.R. Carter is here. Hi, guys. Hello. Lady Shandy Love is here. And Minx Martin is here. And we'll say hello to everyone else as they come in. But welcome to Archie's celebration. We just start chatting Archie today. It's all about Archie. So I would love, I'm actually going to put this in the link in the chat because I'd love to hear from you guys as we're all celebrating Archie's birthday. Let me post this in the chat. If you'd like to call in and celebrate with us and share with us your memories of a baby now 5, anything, about Archie or about our faves or anything like that. Stuff has been going on, but, we want to keep it sort of around our faves and about Archie. That would be great. I know a bunch of other stuff is going on as well, but today's Archie Day. So there you go. And again, I apologize for this crazy noise. I hope you're not hearing it, but it's crazy pounding going on in the background there. So sorry. Hello, Terry. I see you here. Welcome. And what is it? Asantiwa Boteng. Oh, wow. Interesting. I hope I didn't just butcher your name. So if I did, please give me a phonetic so I know how to say it properly. But I am happy you're here. Welcome. So yes, Sonia says, it is wonderful. Our big boy is 5 years old. Happy birthday, Archie. We all love you so very much. Have lots of fun eating ice cream and cake. I know. And of course, Meghan bakes and, Meghan is a foodie. So I can only imagine how delish Archie's sweets of all kinds. Dude, you're 5. Eat your face off. Have as much sweet in you as possible. At 5, just have it, enjoy yourself. Oh, thank you so much, Sonia Johnson, for your wonderful donation. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it so very much. She says, happy birthday, Prince Archie. We love you. We do. Thank you so much. And of course, we remember these photos. Other than the photo when they were, just introduced Archie to the world, this was like the first photo where we kind of saw half of his face with him holding on to Harry's finger. Look at how tiny his little hands are. Could barely fit around Harry's finger. I mean, how cute is that? And of course, the middle photo is from the Harry and Meghan docu-series. With celebrating Archie's birthday. We saw them building the little Archie thing, which still doesn't really look like an arch, but oh well. They're celebrating that with Mama Doria. And of course, we saw the other picture with Harry and Meghan, obviously when they were on their South African trip with Desmond Tutu. I mean, how beautiful is that? How absolutely beautiful. I mean, this little tiny thing, this little tiny munchkin is now 5. I'm always amazed how they grow so fast. How did they grow up so fast? I'm not a parent and I'm not ready. I don't know how parents do it. You have this tiny little one and all of a sudden they're a teenager and you're like, I'm not ready. I'm never ready for them to grow up. And of course, the picture on the left is again when Archie and Meghan and Harry were on their South African trip. And this beautiful photo in the middle. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite photos is from the Harry and Meghan docuseries with Harry. I mean, it's a little video actually with Archie going in for a kissing mama. Oh, it was so heartwarming. And of course, poor Meghan was trying to read with Archie in that book, and Archie had his own mind are still reading this book, and he kept throwing books on the ground. It's like, pick it up. Oh, how beautiful. Again, this tiny little thing, this tiny little munchkin is 5. So beautiful, beautiful memories. And of course, I'm happy that they have been keeping them private. So uh, uh, apart from seeing like the sort of the side of Archie's face and the back of his head, we don't really know what they look like. So, which I like because then they can have some privacy and have a semi-normal life, when they go out. So, which is wonderful. Let's see. Oh, that's bird as well. Oh, well, I'm happy you're joining us. And she's like, I'm multitasking. You go multitask. But hey, look, thank you for, tuning in even while working. So yes, of course you can multitask. So there. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. So there you go. Hello, V. Thomas. How are you? Terry says, hello. Happy birthday, Archie. Yes. Again, the link is in the chat. Anybody would like to call in and chat about Archie or anything about our faves that's going on with our faves is fine as well. Kind of want to keep it around Archie, but Mama and Papa, worthy mentions. Archie couldn't be where he is without Mama and Papa Sussex, so we can chat about them too. So wonderful. Let's see. Sonia says Archie's middle name, Harrison, is a nod to Dad Harry. Exactly. Harry's son. Harry, son. That's right. Harry's like, this is my kid. I am putting my name on him. So the only thing is that then I would have liked Meghan to put something about her on Lily, but she doesn't have to. Maybe the flower part because her mom called her Flower. So there we go. We have Lily. And although it's short for Lilybet, but I guess I'm trying here. I'm trying to give something to Meghan. So there you go. Even though she didn't take one for herself. So there you go. Dansbert said, I can't believe he's 5 now. Times have gone by so fast. I hope he's having the best day ever. Me too. I mean, they had, this, what is it, 3 o'clock? I guess they're awake now. I was about to say, it's still early in California because they are 3 hours behind us. So, yeah. Let's see. Benzola, happy birthday. Hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Prince Archie. Yes, happiest birthday. Karen is calling in. Hang on, Karen. I'll be right there. Hey, Karen, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you guys doing?
Good, my dear. We're good. Celebrating Prince Archie's birthday.
Yes, I'm working too. Happy 5th birthday, Archie. Love you. Love you always.
Oh, I know. Don't you feel like you feel like he's our kid, like we are his aunties?
He is our kid. They're our children. We love them. Love them. Don't mind they try to hijack his birthday. He is number 1. We love him.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. Not going to work. You can't hijack that beat.
I know. Someone reminded me. It's so funny how I think I've like put that date out of my mind, like, because of obviously we know last year this was the
Mhm.
coronation nobody asked for, and
Uh-huh.
they chose Archie's birthday, and I somehow forgot about it. I forgot that was the date until someone in the squad, I think, that brought it up, and I was like, "Oh right, that today was the coronation a year ago." I forgot that that
Yeah,
was the date.
and they keep coming up with, this is exactly this hijacking was done deliberately and intentionally, okay? Because the intention was to keep celebrating this anniversary so it can drown out Prince Archie's birthday. But it's not going to happen. It's
No,
not going
it's
to work. It's
not.
not
It's
going
not.
to work.
Ain't nobody remember that until so I forgot.
No.
Like I literally that was out of my mind. I'm all about like and everyone is celebrating Archie. So rightly
Yeah.
so, this is Archie's day. You don't try to
Yeah,
insert yourself
you
into
have these
Archie's day.
names. Yeah, you have some of these people on the news in the States and Canada and stuff like that, who's announcing the whatever the hijack thing is, and they're not mentioning Prince Archie's birthday. Okay, and I'm saying to myself, that is exactly the intentional that this person expect to happen, but it's
Uh-huh.
not going to happen because we have the internet, which is better than the news.
Exactly. And exactly. And it's the internet that drives news. So even if,
Exactly, that's
yeah, so even
worldwide.
if the people that matter and are really focused on this are not, like, again, the majority of us forgot about that. Sonia says, we the Sussex squad would love to see a recent photo of Archie and Lily, but are all okay with not seeing one until they're 15 years old to make sure the BP don't ever get it. I say
We
18, but
understand.
15 is fine.
We understand, Harry and Meghan.
Totally.
We understand.
Uh-huh.
We understand.
Totally. Like I am, I'm all about when they're 18, but 15 is fine too. 15 is fine. But no,
As
I
much as
love the fact that we don't have
that,
a
we
picture.
understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
Let's see.
And have a good time. Have a good time in Nigeria. Have a wonderful time in Nigeria.
Yes, exactly. And we don't know when they're going to Nigeria. We just know they said they're going in May. Some people trying to say, oh, they're going right after um the Invictus stuff in a couple of days on Wednesday. We have no idea. They just said May.
It's happening. It's
And
happening in
so,
May.
at least not the Sussexes, the Nigerian team says May. We have no idea what date in May. Some people are saying, oh, they're going right after. We don't know. We have no idea. So we'll just wait just when they get there, they get there.
Exactly. We can respect that. It was said
Exactly.
that it's happening in May, as the Sussexes announced it. It's happening in May. We're satisfied with that.
Yes.
I don't care when it happens. Enjoy it. Have a good time. You were invited. You were invited.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Okay? Not, you were officially invited. Okay? So
Exactly.
it's a big
So,
thing. It is a big thing. Don't play it down. It's a big thing. Enjoy it.
exactly.
Celebrate.
Sonia Johnson says, what's a coronation? This is Prince Archie's birthday. What a coronation. Sonia, it's a thing where they conned a nation into believing they needed a celebration, and they conned a nation of like out of like what is it, 50 to 75 million dollars for something that's not needed. That's all you need to know. That is the
I,
coronation that
I
happened
will start
last
calling it
year.
the high. I will start calling it the hijacker now.
Yeah, there you go. They conned a nation. There you go. And it's a coronation, obviously, no one needed. No one asked for this coronation. Nobody wants to be conned, obviously. So there you go. Let's see who else is chatting. Sarah Dampen says, happy birthday, Prince Archie. Enjoy every minute with mom and dad and sister Princess Lily. Oh, how cute. I'm telling you, Lily must be so big now. My goodness, they grow so
Ah,
fast.
it must be just beautiful.
I
Oh,
know.
Petal, did you see? Petal, I sent you some emails with
You did?
pictures, okay? Yes.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Okay, I will check it again. You sent it today?
No, sent yesterday and the day before. So,
Okay, I will check and see. I will
that.
check it. Thank you. I will check it and respond. Cool. Let's see. Let's see
Yep.
what's happening. Um, hmm. I'm just checking to the chat. Anyone else want to call in and jump in and chat with us? That is absolutely fantastic. We'd love to have more people coming on. So now, Soul Rises. I've never seen you on here before, but let's see. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Says the years fly by. I hope H&M are given the peace and privacy to absorb every joyful moment as a family. Aw, happy birthday. Lots of love and best wishes to Archie. How cute. I love this. And yes, so right, because, we remember the others were the ones asking for privacy, and people have, on a whole, respected their privacy. Never given to Harry and Meghan, but so I hope that people would just leave them alone to enjoy today, doing whatever it is they choose to do with big boy Archie. But this is beautiful. Thank you for this beautiful post. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. What else is here? But again, if anyone, let me put the link again in the chat. If you'd like to call in, definitely call in and chat with us. And, just wishing Archie a happy birthday, or if you want to chat about our faves going to Nigeria, or there's also Invictus. By the way, guys, tomorrow there's talking about Invictus, so a little bit away from Archie. Tomorrow is the conversation. Invictus conversation. I think Ken Fisher, who runs the Fisher House Foundation, he owns the Fisher House Foundation, all of that stuff. He will be part of that discussion. I don't expect Harry to be there, but I don't know if he'll be there at all. But that is tomorrow. All the link is in our community page. I posted a whole lot of links there. Everything you want to know about the Invictus events coming up for the celebration is in our community page. So check it out. So just a reminder, that's happening. And then on Wednesday is the service of Thanksgiving. Our piece is going to be there. Hopefully she's going to be our roving reporter for the day. So hopefully she gets some good pictures and stuff. She actually does a lot of fundraising for the Invictus Games, and she's in the middle of doing one right now as well. So she was also invited. She was one of the special invites to the service. So hopefully she gets some really great pictures and videos for us, and we'll share. And if she shares them with me, I will of course share them with you. So there we go. YND is calling in. Hello, YND. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Welcome.
Hey, it's a pleasure. It's a I'm still at
Hi.
work, but I was like, I have to call. I have to call. First of
Well,
all,
and this is Karen YND.
Hi. Hi, Ryan.
hey.
Hi.
Hi.
So
Look,
share
first
with
of
us
all,
I
what.
already signed up. I already signed up for tomorrow. So
Oh, well, fantastic. So get your tickets. And so YND, what would you like to share with us?
a happy birthday to our little prince,
Oh,
a child born out of pure love. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday. Many, many, many blessings to him. But
oh,
what I wanted to say was, man, these people in the UK are going cray cray.
going cray cray. They are cray cray.
Those people are the Lulu, they cray cray, they the Lulu. I mean, they honestly getting upset because Megan is not going.
They are. Isn't that
because
amazing?
Megan is
Oh,
flying
wait.
over. Because
Hold
Megan is
on,
flying
Miss
over.
September is here, so let's join. Miss September is joining in the conversation. Hello, Miss September, join in.
Hello,
Oh my
hello,
God.
everybody.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hey, I was just watching this guy. He was talking about, oh, they're going to Nigeria. Oh, it's so unsafe. It's like, really? y'all need to come to UK, okay? And y'all would, I know why they're saying that though, because of the whole safari thing.
Mhm.
You know, I know why they said, and they mad that that Meghan is 43% Nigerian.
You know, I mean,
Megan is not
this is,
Megan is not doing a walkabout. She's doing a flyover.
you know, this is the thing who's getting to me. It's like they are
Okay.
talking about, the problems in Nigeria, the
Yeah.
poverty. They're not even thinking about the homeless people they have there. They're supposedly from the first world.
That's
They have
right.
issues there, and they're worrying about Nigeria.
I know.
Those
I
people are
know.
fools.
That's the craziest thing. I mean, the jealousy is palpable in those
They
people.
can't even hide it.
They can't hide it no more. That man
They
said
can't.
she should come and wave to us.
Wait,
Wow.
I know it. I heard that.
Oh my God.
I heard
saw
that
that.
too. I heard that too.
I
I was like, dude, you want her to come and wave to you? I mean, seriously,
I am
you
still
need to
cracking
see a
up. I am
shrink.
still cracking up about the wave. I am
Yeah.
still cracking up about the wave.
And his face was like, I mean, the disdain. It's like, how dare this woman, you know, but you know what they was that Macomb was on Good Morning Britain, and he said, about her, not coming and blah 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 and this and that and the other, and the other lady, forget her name, but she's that black lady who wears the drilled hat on her head,
Oh, that's right. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and she's always been an advocate for them. And she was like, well, what did they do wrong? What did Meghan do wrong? They can't. But if you look, he said they had they was really good. But when you read Spare, the part where Harry and Meghan met, and that's where the pain comes in, because it was a constant, trying to get the news to stop doing this and that. And they say that she was welcomed with open arms. No, she was not. I mean,
No,
maybe the
no.
public did when she did the walkabouts, but that news
They make
people,
it look like she was welcome.
they made it look like she was
Yes.
welcome.
Mhm.
And that
It was
family of
PR.
his.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. I
PR.
told her, and I said, I didn't know they were so petty. But then Diane didn't even know what she was getting into, and she grew up in the area. And she said that was she felt like a lamb to slaughter when she was walking up those wedding steps. Because I've watched the Diana documentary on HBO, and she felt like she was a lamb to slaughter. And the way she was treated, it was sad to see. And she
Mhm.
grew up in society, as it were,
Exactly.
and she didn't even
Anybody
know what
who,
she was getting into.
anyone,
Guys, I
anyone
think
who's entering into that family, anyone who's entering into that family or into that organization, you don't know what you're getting into until
know.
you are in it.
Yeah,
Until you are in it.
don't
Okay?
know. That's
Right.
right.
Even the people that born there, the Rose, Princess Diana,
Yeah,
nobody knows. Like right now, the Rose is having trouble in it.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
So, you don't know until you get in there. Anyone can talk. All these people that on the tabloids and everything that's
yeah.
talking all this garbage
Mm-hmm.
and talking as if they know,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know anything. You put
Nothing.
them in that position and you'll see the difference.
Yeah,
You don't
Yeah.
know until you get in there, because the whole thing is all secretive. And even as you're in it, it's still secretive, because as Harry said in Spare,
Mhm.
okay, there's a lot of things that he was not privileged to in there,
yeah,
and he's born in there and
Yeah.
living in it. So,
Yeah.
Guys, you know what I think is in their eyes, what is Meghan's biggest sin? You see, those people with their fake posh accents, for them, entering that family, being a member of that society, for them is like the top of the top. And
Mhm.
and for them, then a woman of color
Mm-hmm.
daring to leave that behind,
Yeah.
for them
and
is
said
the
no.
worst of everything, because she reached what they only can dream about.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
She
Do
reached
you
And the
it
guys
fact that
think?
and
she
she
said,
let it go.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
the
interject for a
fact that
second. Do
she
you
said
guys?
no.
Okay. I'm so sorry, I think I just cut off someone. What were you saying?
I said the fact that she said no
No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
is a
Yeah.
big problem.
Yeah.
A
Right.
big problem for them.
And you know what
They
else?
can't get over that. They
Right.
No, they
cannot get
can't.
over that.
And
Do
They
you know
you
what
can't.
else?
think? I'm gonna ask a question here. Do
Yeah.
you think one of the big issues with them is that Meghan refused to allow, because they feel a kind of ownership of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you think part of the thing seemed to be that she refused to expose her children to them?
I
For example,
know,
like
right?
today is Archie's birthday, so they would expect a photo. They would expect, especially that Harry is coming over. They would expect that Meghan would want to come, and they would expect that Meghan would want her children to be around the Cambridge's children.
Yeah.
Part of this whole angst is about the fact that Harry and Meghan are just saying, no, our kids are fine in California making friends with other people.
Now,
Mhm.
Pedro, I think this came after. I think the
Mhm.
biggest issue has been the fact that Meghan arrive where they always dreamed of, and they will
Right.
never be able to get there. That
Yeah.
was the
Mhm.
all issue. Everything came after.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Everything came
Yeah. But
after.
I also think exactly what Petal is saying is a big issue, and that was also a big issue from the beginning as well too,
yeah.
because um, Megan knew Megan always know who she is, okay, and there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things that she did not put up with even
Mm-hmm.
in there, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and she said no, she turned down,
Yeah.
even when they wanted to do that soliciting with them having to wine and dine the reporters or the tabloids
Yeah.
in the basement or whatever it is. And she said,
Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah.
you want to write bad about me, you go right ahead and do it.
Yeah.
But I am not going to solicit myself so that you can figure out whether you want to write good or bad about me.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing, she's not exposed. She refused to expose herself to whatever it is that they think that she should be doing, expose her kids,
Mhm.
and all that stuff. She said she didn't go on those stairs, and she didn't go to the hospital that they expected her to go to. You
yes.
understand?
Yeah.
So all this is where they have a problem. Just the fact that this guy is saying that she should come and wave at us. That's he's sounding like you know like he's behaving like he's entitled. He
Well,
is
this.
entitled to this woman.
Yeah.
And I mean to say, with saying that is not even looking at her as a woman. You're looking at her as a subject or an
Yeah.
animal to
Yeah.
come out and say something like that. It
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. And
And
because she is showing them that no, you are not entitled
yeah,
to me.
they can't get over
Okay.
that.
Exactly. That is where they have a big problem. And the problem is growing more and more. The more she's saying no, the worse it gets.
Yeah. And
So
you know for
Kim Pete,
sure
Okay.
oh, so go ahead.
the one thing is for sure, Megan, the first Duke of Sussex, he married women who were not approved of by Queen Charlotte
Hmm.
and George, right? And then he married a second woman, and then so none of those women were ever the Duchess of Sussex. Megan is the only one legitimately a Duchess of Sussex, and the
Yes.
original
Yes.
Duke of Sussex, he didn't even want to be buried with those people. They buried him someplace else, not with the rest of those people. I read it because I listened to this podcast called Noble Blood on Apple Podcasts, and they talk about the King George's the Hanoverians, I guess they were, and they talk about all those kids before Victoria came, and it's so interesting that just like they said on Bridgerton, horse to the left, virgins to the right. when Queen Charlotte said that, because all the sons were gatting about all over the place, and so, but she's the one and only Duchess of Sussex, and that must eat them up. That's why they always want their titles back all the time.
Right. Well,
It's
Kim
crazy.
Peaches, I want to see if you guys agree, what you think about this. Kim says, what really bothers them, the royal family and the British media, is that Princess Meghan has managed to prove to the world that Prince Harry was
Hmm.
smarter than the royal family thought.
Yeah,
Prince
Yes.
Harry
That's
became
Yeah.
right.
stronger
Thank
with
yeah,
you.
love.
Thank
yeah,
you for saying
smart.
that. Thank
Yeah,
you for saying that.
yeah,
She showed him that yes, everything that you were feeling,
yeah,
okay, that made you feel like if that something was wrong with you, as he said in his in spare,
hmm,
as if why are you thinking that way? You started to question yourself. Why aren't you thinking like the others?
yeah,
It make you feel like you're different and all that stuff. She she confirmed to him that there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
She gave him the confidence he needed. She gave him the strength he needed. When they don't listen to him, she showed him, no, everything you say makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is how the outer world thinks. There is nothing wrong with you. Thank you for saying that, Peaches. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the
boy.
smartest one.
Indeed.
It is so powerful. It is so powerful. That's right. That's all my guy needed. That's all my prince needed. I tell you guys, go back and listen to all his speeches.
Yeah.
Even before he met Meghan. It was always from the heart. It was always from the heart.
Yeah.
Okay? It's polished up, as people are saying, it's polished up now. But it's polished up now because of the confidence he got from
Meghan.
the love of his life.
Yeah.
That he was always on the right track. But his speeches before was always heartfelt. Always heartfelt. Go back and listen to them.
He is absolutely his mother's son. He is.
Very much so. Very much.
His mother's son.
I love that man. I love him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he's honest. He's
I want to ginger just one of the things I love about I think it was at Invictus where Harry was talking about his relationship with Archie.
Yeah.
And talking about the things that he shares with Archie. Like, for example, I'm just a little bit away from what you guys were saying. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that he was telling Archie about, for example, Invictus, sitting volleyball and wheelchair basketball. He said, not because I had to, but because I wanted him to know that there's other ways of looking at things and other ways. Archie loves, like, I think he was sitting volleyball or one of them that he really loves. What do you guys, I just want to hear your thinking about, if you have any thoughts about I was just thinking about, as you guys were talking about Harry and the things that he learned just from, Meghan really helping him to see a different way and a different life, and just the way of how they seem to be raising Archie. I think it's such an important thing to make it where.
And the thing is that Petal, the thing is that Prince Harry knows that that's the way. Because if you go back and listen to some of his conversation, he learned a lot of that, of who he is from his mom. He learned a lot of who he is from his mom. Yeah. And I would always go back to that statement that he said. And he was saying this since he was a teenager. Okay? That not because you went through this, you expect your kids to go through the same.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, he was saying that from he was a teenager.
That didn't make no sense.
Okay, he said it didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is why I love this guy so much. This guy was very insightful since he was a young kid.
Yeah.
You look at his face expressions and stuff like that when you see him from a young kid in photos and stuff. It's like he is, whatever you're saying, whatever is going on, he is studying it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm not surprised of, how he is speaking to Archie and bringing him up.
Yeah.
Because that is who he is. That's what he believes in. And if you notice with his speeches, Invictus Games, all the things that he has created over the years, it was so visionary. It was all about, his feeling, his insight. He goes to the deepest and deepest of things and create these things. And, this guy is amazing.
Yeah, so let's hear Little Mac. Hi, Little Mac. Welcome.
Hi, Little Mac.
Hi, Little Mac.
Let's have the party.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. we're having all things Sussex right now, including Archie's birthday. So, what? Share with us, Little Mac. Welcome. Share with us what your thoughts are.
It's a party.
I'm supposed to be at work, but I have 2 points I want to make. That
just like me.
We'll keep that in spirit.
The first point I want to make is, Meghan, I think she saw those people for who they are.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, every time she did a charitable event, she had none of them involved. And then when she
Mm-hmm.
did the cookbook, she made sure that the money would go directly to the people
Yeah.
involved. You notice how of the quote unquote charity and a lot of the money seems to just disappear. Like for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Urshad, the people are
Mm-hmm.
getting their money over time. And then the most of the money is going into the administrative cost. So I think she saw them for who they were, and they didn't
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
even and even when Harry did Invictus, he said, "Oh, I put out the proposal to the board while William and Kate were on
Yes.
He sure
maternity
did.
Yes.
leave."
Yep. Yep. He
Yes,
Yes.
did.
Yes.
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 So I think that's part of the those people a little too clearly, and I think that's
Yes.
why when Charles was looking, he started looking at Diane was 16. She didn't see things clearly. So by the
Yeah,
time
that's
she
true.
gets to be 36, she understand who these people were. She was kind of stuck because her two kids,
Yeah.
were the
Yeah.
king and the spare, so she couldn't leave with them. And I really truly believe that that's the biggest problem that they had with Meghan. She was not dazzled by them. She was not in, and
They were
she
threatened
saw
by
them.
Very
her.
good point. Very good point. What
Yes,
did you
They
think,
were
Miss
threatened.
September? Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
sorry.
threatened by her. They were
Mm-hmm.
threatened by her because she was too smart
Too smart.
for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The courtiers were
Yeah.
threatened by her because
Yeah.
she see right through them. She had William's number. She had all of them number. She saw right through when they're coming with their crap. She
mm-hmm,
already saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
And
Let-
and wisening up, Harry. Listen, no, no, no. This is not how it goes. This is
yeah.
not
Right.
how it works.
Yeah. Miss
yeah.
September, let's hear from
Because
Miss
that same
September and
cookbook thing.
YND. Hang on, Karen, 1 second. I
Yeah.
want to hear from Miss September and
No, go ahead.
YND as well. What are you
Um,
guys
Yeah,
thinking
go ahead.
about it? Yeah.
well, yeah, I agree with everything. I mean, Megan she looked around and she goes, Harry, and Harry said, we got to get out of here. He said it was his choice to get out. He says Megan didn't want to leave. He said it's my choice, but he knew what was coming down the pack, and he didn't want his child to be subject to the same thing that he was subject to. And I'm so glad they left. And all the I don't know. Oh boy, this has been one of those things where it's just amazing to watch at the same time
Mm-hmm.
how I didn't
Mm.
realize how petty the royal family were. I never followed
Right.
I never followed them. I saw Diana's funeral and the wedding and everything like that, but after that I never really followed them until Meghan came on the scene. And then of course when Sussex Squad with Tina and Michelle came out, and then it just all opened up like our eyes to what was going on over there. And the
Mhm.
fact that Megan is like, no, I'm not going back over there. They're just, I those people are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And petty and bitter.
What about you, YND? What are you thinking?
I think that Megan was way out of the league.
Absolutely.
Way
Mm-hmm.
out of the leagues. And what happened
Mm-hmm.
is she was much smarter than the
Mm-hmm.
royal family and those
Mm-hmm.
courtiers, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
they want is
Yes.
to keep those jobs. They want to
Mm-hmm.
keep the little bit of power. So trying to take away people who are too smart is their job,
Mm-hmm.
because that smart person will show how stupid they are, how
Mm-hmm.
irrelevant they are. As
Yeah.
for the
Mm-hmm.
royal family, you know what? Too much inbreeding. Something happened there. Something is wrong with
It's a
them.
lot of inbreeding. A
Yeah,
lot.
it's too much. It's like, I'm telling you, Harry is different because I swear Harry got 85% of his mom.
I think so.
No, seriously, he did.
I think you're right, because Sonia just posted, she says, it reminds me how Princess Diana would take her boys out of the public space so they could see how
Yeah.
other people lived. Harry is
Yeah.
his mother's son, and the lesson she taught served him well.
Yeah, not his brother
Yeah.
though. Not
Absolutely.
his brother. It didn't serve his brother well. Oh my gosh.
No,
Oh my.
because you see, the brother was protected. You see,
Yeah.
you see, Harry went through hell,
Yeah.
but that hell was
Mhm.
like, Harry's like gold.
Yeah.
The way you work gold is through
Put it
fire.
through fire. Yeah.
Harry had to go through this to
Yeah.
become the
Yes.
man he is today.
I believe
While
so.
his
Mhm.
Yeah.
brother was protected. His brother knows
Mhm.
nothing about real life. He doesn't even know about himself.
That's true. That's
Mhm.
true.
He
His
doesn't
And I
brother
even know
needs
also
about
therapy.
himself.
He needs
and I
therapy.
Mhm.
also
William
think,
needs therapy. He really
yeah,
does. He really
yeah,
does.
yeah. And I also think that part of the reason they perpetuated that lie that Harry was stupid is because William is the one that's not that bright. And then I also think that, what oh God, what is that called? Stockholm syndrome. I
Yeah,
think Harry,
Syndrome.
he was very unhappy, but he didn't see a way out.
he didn't. He
And then
didn't.
That's
when
right.
he yeah, and then when he
Until
found
Princess Meghan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then when he saw how they were treating Megan, because he was like, okay, this is what they're gonna do to me. I know I'm the spare.
Yeah,
But when he saw what they were doing to Megan, somebody he truly loved,
yeah.
it became too much for him. And then I also think she opened his eyes, because I really think that he might have started to believe that he was, not worthy of anything.
Yes, he
I
did.
think he
Yes, he
did.
did. Yes, he did.
Mhm.
He was acting like
Yes, he did.
Margaret. He was acting
He
like
said. He said
his
it.
auntie.
He
He was
said it.
acting like Margot.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Margaret.
drinking, the drug, and all of
Yeah,
that is, trying to find release somehow
yeah,
from all that
Exactly.
unhappiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I think Dara Cahill is it's so funny you guys are all thinking the same because Cahill, Dara Eshel says, Duchess Meghan and Grandma Doria taught Harry about unconditional love, which gave him
Yes.
the
Hmm.
strength to take his family and leave.
That's it.
Yes,
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
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 That
That's all the
said
strength he needs.
perfectly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of the things I wanted to think somebody mentioned about going through the fire and stuff like that there.
Hmm.
Me?
And I always I always yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. And I was so happy that you brought that up because this is something that I always go back to. And I don't know if you guys, I usually discuss this with my brother because, we're that deep. But I don't know if you guys remember what is it? Reverend Green and the
Hmm.
wedding.
Yes,
What
yes,
what what was his ceremony on, right? It was about
hmm,
fire, it
yes,
was about water.
yes,
Okay. I always go back to that. Okay. And that's exactly with Harry and Meghan. That
yeah.
is what I see. That is what I see from their leave. And I would let you guys into something here as well too. Like um, everyone talk about, Harry and Meghan leaving and all these different stuff and stuff. But I don't know. That was that at that point. Okay, when I turn on my TV, the Oprah interview and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and I know that they have made that decision
Hmm.
to leave because to tell you the truth, I saw the wedding. I think I know they were happy and everything, but you know, and the getting the baby and stuff like that. So I said, great, they're okay and stuff like that. And so I didn't know all the stuff that was happening
Behind the
until
scenes. Yeah,
everything started to break out. And I'm saying that what is going on? I was going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
When they decided to leave, and I know they left, it was the greatest thing in this world for me.
Amen.
Mm.
It was my hero. I carry that on my back. It's my hero. I carry it on my back, and I tell you, my life changed. It's like no one can do anything to me because I got my, what you call it? It's not you here. Your my cape. This is like the greatest thing that can ever happen. Okay,
Yeah.
so I wear that as my cape that no one can touch me.
Mm.
So this is this is how great this thing is for me. Okay, so all that negativity that people were spinning it and putting it to and all these different stuff, it was the most positive thing that can ever happen for in this world and for my life. And I think for most people, if you look at that, you're in a situation like that, you too can rise above it. You can walk away from it.
Absolutely.
Do it.
Yeah.
He's an
Yeah.
example of courage.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
Strength,
left it all.
strength, strength, power. Oh,
Power.
Mm.
Yeah,
Marriage.
Lola Love says, I was going to interrupt for a second. Lola Love says, Diana didn't have control over William because he was being groomed as I say, brainwashed. Diana said, gave Harry extra love because she knew he would need it in the future.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think for
Absolutely.
me, because when I used to hear some, because I didn't pay any attention to the royal family, and then when I started hearing some of the things that they were saying about Meghan, I'm like, this doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is awful, and a lot of it seems to me to be racist. But I thought it was just maybe me. And then when I
No.
found the Sussex Squad, I was like, oh, great, a community of people who think like I think. And I
Mm-hmm.
think how does Special Kate Scott says, if she says, well, put the SS on your chest because we are the best. And I really feel that a lot of people feel empowered looking at what Meghan is doing to be more generous. That's why those birthday campaigns are so successful, and
Yeah.
also to be more, cognizant and be less afraid of, like what Karen was talking about. And I think for a lot of people, that them leaving is an excuse for a lot of people to do their own freedom flight. I mean, I love what that Jamaican radio guy said. A lot of people remember the bitter part, but he also said we like Harry better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
It
did.
did.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
And then
did.
the prime
Yes.
minister was like, I don't know how I'm involved in this family squabble, so which reduce it to ridicule. And then Israel was like, hey, why don't you go take care of your own brother before you come telling us what to do? So a lot of the world is I guess the whole mystique is gone.
Yes,
And when
Mm-hmm.
you're comparing them to North Korea, and you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and you have the Not My King movement, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are beginning to see things clearer. And I
yeah.
think that's another reason why they're trying to crush them, because you can't be successful out of the institution. Otherwise, other people will want to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going
This
to
is
interject
true.
for 1 second. Marcia Delvis, thank you so much for your super sticker. I appreciate it. Connie Bomber, thank you so much for yours as well. Thank you. I hope I didn't miss anyone else. But I just wanted to say that before I run by these posts run by and I miss them. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I very much appreciate it. Let's see some more pictures of Archie. I did
Uh-oh.
the mommy pictures, so now I love these
What is
photos.
that in his
Of,
hand? I'm trying to figure out what that orange thing is in his hand.
oh, I
What
have
is
no
that?
idea. I have no idea. It's probably some kind of toy. Of course, and so that photo on the left is obviously from Harry and Meghan docuseries,
Yeah.
and then of course that. Oh my goodness, this photo in the middle is just
It's
everything. I mean,
precious.
that was the with the little pom pom hats. I love it from New Zealand. I was it from New Zealand.
I
I
think it
think
was
they
from
got
New
that hat,
Zealand.
or is it
Yeah.
Australia, someplace like that.
And it's
And then
Australian boots. It's
Yeah.
Australian boots.
Australian. Oh, okay, there you go. And then of course this is Harry, proud as ever,
Oh
proud
my
papa
God.
holding his son when they were introducing him to the
I love
world.
that picture.
I do too.
I love that
I
picture.
know,
Oh.
isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at Meghan in all her pregnant joy and glory.
Exactly. Like, that's why I love that picture. It's so natural. It
So
is
natural.
so
I
natural.
know. She is so pregnant. Everything is pregnant. You know what it is? She reminds me very much of my sister when I was growing up. My sister was pregnant
Mm-hmm.
and everything was swollen.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers,
Everything.
toes, hands,
Mm-hmm.
feet,
Face.
nose, everything was swollen.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And
was,
if you notice, Megan never, with every stage that Megan goes through in her life, with her pregnancy, after birth, everything, she never hide anything. She showed
no,
it
she
all.
naturally, her body went through what it went through until, it came
Exactly.
back to what it was. Yeah.
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 She
I
Yeah.
showed it
love that.
all. She didn't pretend anything. If she's punchy this way, punchy that way, she just showed everything because this is what a woman looked like. This is natural. This is how it is.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Exactly.
This is how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean I love these photos so
Yeah.
much. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. And
Of course, chicken.
our little man.
There's that booth again.
Archie with his chickens. I love, and you know what it is I love about this photo too is that Harry and Meghan did not buy into the royal nonsense of putting little kids in these little shorts for like
Oh yeah.
the first 10 years of their life, it seems like. I'm like,
The posh clothes, the
some
posh.
long pants, please.
Me, posh accent, posh clothes, posh. Man, too many posh.
Archie had his little chicken there. And yes, I know I'm petty, but I had to lean into my petty. Yes, of course.
Oh boy, yes.
We don't need the others in the christening photo, so we just got rid of them.
Yeah.
Oh. I like Diana's sisters, how they look in there. I always like this picture that they were there, and it just shows how much they were included in every aspect of, and Meghan make sure she include them in every aspect of hers and Harry's life.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I
exactly.
think Harry went to most of his cousins on the McConfidel, I think it was. He went to most of their weddings. I never saw William at any of those weddings. When Harry caught that bouquet or that garter in that one video.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was at his cousin's wedding.
Harry kind of really went for it, didn't he?
He went for that thing, boy. but William wasn't there. I don't think William even participated.
You have to look for that one.
Yeah. I don't think
Someone
William
posted it on
participated.
X. I was like, man, he really went after that.
I mean, he died for that thing.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy do that before.
Me either. Most guys put their hands up like, oh, not me. He literally
like,
died.
I'm gonna go marry somebody.
Yeah. He's like,
Got somebody or marry them.
Yeah, he did.
I have to find that video. I never saw that one.
Yeah, it's find it on X.
Like some
people
women,
said,
they like
posted it
to
on
get
Facebook.
married. Some women like to get married to get away from their family. Harry is the man who wanted to get away.
Yeah, he was like,
He's like, somebody marry me and take me away.
Yeah.
Rescue me.
I always say that Harry is Cinderella.
Yes. I agree with that.
Absolutely, he's Cinderella.
Yeah, that's actually a good movie
That is
with
funny.
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he kept saying in spare, when is it?
You guys know the word I was looking for is superhero. That's what I wear that time as. And somebody was mentioning before that, since Harry and Meghan, left and stood up and move on, you find a lot of other people started, doing the, standing up for themselves in whatever situation they're in and things. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there was a whole slew of them, even in the sports. A lot of the stars assessing their own situations. You have this, the girl, Wasaga from tennis. She also, stood up for herself and, left the sports. So there was a whole trickle amount of people, started coming out and looking at their situation and, standing up for themselves and walking away, from their situation to, take care of themselves, realizing that they don't have to be in this,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like Simone Biles, and they all were able to
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of them took a lot of courage from this because, and
Exactly.
in people walk away from relationships before, obviously for as long as forever. But it takes a certain amount of, when you're in a situation, for example, with the role that they had in the royal family, the storied, historic family.
Yeah.
You're, you're from another country and you're in there, and normal. And I think this was what shocked a lot of British people. Normal thinking will be like, you're so grateful to be among them that you wouldn't dare think of walking away. And not only that, really exposing their mess for what they were doing. You wouldn't think of it, And so the fact that Harry and Meghan had the gumption to not only walk away, but to call them out and hold them accountable for what they did.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and especially with the kind of power that these people have and the kind of, not only in reputation, but in terms of the connections that they have and the powerful circles that they run in, that's a lot of that's dangerous, basically.
That's bravery.
That
That
is
is
dangerous.
bravery.
Yeah, they literally put their lives on the
Okay,
line to do what they did, and that
they
you
did.
take a lot of courage from that.
They
Yeah.
did. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is why they would always have go after Meghan, because they're not going to blame Harry. They're going to blame Meghan. This is why they're going to keep going after her so bitterly, because someone stand up, they walk away, and you know something, they are still alive to show it and talk about it
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
That
It
is the
just
biggest thing.
it just brings
Yeah.
them closer. I mean, they try to build that wedge because I don't know that guy who was on the Sun, some podcast or whatever. It was that guy who was sneaking that picture when they were in the Dusseldorf. He was standing
Oh,
up there.
Matt Wilkinson from The Sun. Yeah.
And he said he had the audacity to say, because he went on Ingrid Seward was on his show, and he had the audacity to go to California and say, he heard these divorce rumors and blase blase, and he says, and I couldn't find nothing, nothing that was going on, and I was like, because there was nothing going on. You just went some crazy rumor, and I remember that lady Seward when Harry and Meghan first left, and I remember her saying this. I wish I had saved it on my computer, but she said the only way that Harry and William would get back together is if something should happen to their wives. Look what's
She did say that.
she
Yes,
said
I
that,
did
and look
see
what
that.
happening with
It's a little
Kate.
sick.
Isn't that
With
something?
KKK.
Yeah. She put it on her. She put that spell on.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that was what's supposed to happen to Meghan.
that was supposed to.
Think about it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
remember her saying
that was
that.
what's supposed to happen to Meghan.
Yeah,
Disappear, and we wouldn't have known what's going on.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so take. And I just what you mentioned about what the guy was saying about he went to California and thing. When
Mhm.
I saw that, and when I saw it, all I can think about is less than a fifth grader. Less than a fifth grader.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
seriously.
you know what was interesting about that guy? He also said, well, Harry would not have needed to stay at a hotel. They have guest house. They have
Yeah,
other
yeah.
property. So even when he was, explaining it, he still kind of said that from the very beginning, this had to have been a lie because
Yeah.
there was no need for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
I
he
think-
still went. But he
Oh,
still
yeah,
went.
He still
Oh
went.
yeah, he went. He went, but his report is not positive. If somebody told me I could leave England for a couple of days and go to sunny California, I would go too. But, but he came back
He still went and report back. He still went and report back.
Yeah.
That's less than a fifth grader.
He just wanted a
It really
vacation.
is.
He
Yeah.
just wanted a free vacation.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but the
all.
report
Oh,
wasn't bad. The report said there's no truth to this rumor, and there's no reason he needed to leave. It's an estate. There's other properties. And the only thing that could have been better, he could have said, is it was no Frogmore.
The funny thing is that when I heard that story, at first I was like, you did what? But then I thought, you know what? Okay, he's a journalist or a reporter or a hack, whatever. But okay, any reporter, if you hear of something, you would go and investigate. So he went and investigated. My thing is not even so that he went to California. A lot of them in the UK have gone to California, or at least Santa Barbara, since the Sussexes are there.
Mhm.
Was he just investigating, or was he really just there to stalk them, which I really believe he was doing.
Yeah, just stop.
But the thing about it is they're going all the way to California to investigate these stories that they made up.
Yeah.
But well, that's it. They make up these things and then
stories, yeah.
try to justify them and try to do all these things to make those things real. And none of the things they've made up to try to make real has come to. There's always turning out to be a lie, which is what they're doing. But they're right there in the UK, And none of them are investigating what's going on with the Cambridges.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
None
because
of
they
them are
know.
investigating, like, literally, where is Kate and what is
Where-
she doing? I told you guys, like, a year, when this whole mess started, don't expect Kate for the rest of the year. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
There are
you're
reports
right.
coming out that she's not going to be coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
Don't expect her for the rest of the year, if
Yeah.
ever.
Pedal, they don't have to investigate because they
Yeah,
already
it's
know
like
what-
they're
they
not
already know.
investigating literally
know.
what is right in front of their faces. They're not investigating.
Yeah.
I don't mean, look, as if you so-called call yourself a journalist and there is something out there and people, then it behooves you to go and investigate.
Yeah.
But there are things in the family right in front of their faces
That they won't touch.
that they are
But
not
they are
investigating.
unable, Peter,
So-
they
That's
are
because
unable
they're-
to investigate because they're not smart enough to investigate. We're giving them too much credit.
They know the truth. They don't have to investigate. They know the truth. That's why they don't bother. How many
Mhm.
met police investigation of bags of cash and everything else, and
Exactly.
Dan Wooten, you name it, and somehow they never find anything.
I
No
know,
Jimmy
yeah.
Seville, none of that stuff. So they already know. But here's the thing. At least that guy, when he came back, he told the truth. Unlike our dear friend Angela, who talks about Megan,
Ooh, that lady.
who
She's
talks
something
about
else.
Megan elbowing
Angela is still dealing with the fact that her mama didn't like her. Angela has some
She needs
serious
therapy.
deep
Look,
issues.
Angela is up in the airs and Angela is just trying to make some money. She does not care what she says. She is just trying to secure the bag because she is up in the air and she's like, look, I do, as long as you book me, I would say whatever to make some money.
Yeah.
And if y'all wouldn't believe me, believe me, I am not here to tell you the truth. I just want to make money.
I mean, her name is
Angela
so
is a
long.
troubled. Angela is a troubled child. Okay.
She is a, I'm
really
telling
is.
you, she
I
lacked
have given up
love
with Angela
growing
Lemon.
up.
She's never going to tell the truth. So if you believe Angela and then come out of it being upset, like, look, you deserve to be lied to if you go in there thinking Angela's going to tell you the truth.
And,
I
and
mean, she has a worse name because she's absolutely not an angel. But
Exactly. But I think her mama did tell her that she was evil.
yeah.
Yeah, her mother called her Satan. She called her the devil. Literally, that's in her
Exactly.
own words. She said her mother called her the devil and
Because
told her
she
that she's
is.
never brought anything good in her life. It's in her article she wrote for the Daily Mail.
Wow.
I
That
did
is
a whole
really
episode
something.
on Angela and that.
Yeah, you
and,
did.
there's
You did.
and they're still pushing that narrative.
Satan
That
incarnate.
they're still
Her
pushing
mother
that
was a prophet.
narrative that
But
that
but the
Megan
thing
didn't
is
want
that
that
these
lady
people,
to. Yeah.
these people don't investigate what they can control. They investigate what they can't control.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good point.
they
Yeah.
can control. They're controlling the royal family. They can't control Harry and Meghan. You
Wow.
understand?
They
So
can't stand that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They can't stand it.
Yeah.
They cannot
Kim
stand
Peaches,
it.
I'm going to change the subject a little. Kim Peaches again. Kim, I think you're it. Kim says, Meghan had the gift of discernment that showed the royal family.
yes,
I see what you people are trying to do.
uh-huh.
Love wins.
Mhm.
You go, Kim Peaches. Good point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Megan's
Amen to
like, you're
that.
not going to fool me. I see you. I see behind the curtain, as Harry
I
said.
see right through you.
Mhm.
But didn't in one of the interviews, and I think it's the Oprah interview, one of the interviews, Harry did mention that, because I know when Meghan opened that interview, she opened it. She says, "What you see outside
It's
is
not what-
not
yeah.
the reality."
Yes,
Okay,
She said it.
that
She
is
said
so
that.
true. That is so true. She did say that. She did
that's right.
say that.
And I think there was one part where Harry mentioned how once Meghan got behind the scenes, how shocked she was what
Mhm.
she saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Sonia says it bothers them because Harry and Meghan elevate each other and are innovators. Meanwhile, William and Kate remain stagnant, waiting for a throne. The strawberry jam got their knickers in a twist.
Strawberry jam. Wow.
I know. I've never seen jam be that powerful in my entire
Me
life.
either.
Jamming. I want to jam it with you.
You're
You
jamming,
jamming,
jamming.
jamming,
I'm sure
and I
that's
hope you are jamming
At
too.
this point, that song is gonna go to number one if they keep this up. It's gonna go back to number one. It is funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Well, let's see. I have a couple more things. Changing the
Ooh.
subject a little bit. A
Whoa,
lot of us have
22.
been donating.
Oh
Yes.
wow, wow.
Yes, I'm telling you, the squad is
Mm.
amazing. This is the fundraiser that's been happening, and this was supposed to start today, but Squatty's got a little anxious and a little bit of, a little bit ahead of things as we normally do, and so people have been donating the last couple of days, and now it's up to $22,276.65. This is as of this morning, so I don't know. I'm sure it's more now because people are donating all during the day. It says from March 6th today. Again, Squatty's got to jump on this. To February 28, 2025. So this is going to go up until the games in
really?
Vancouver,
Oh, wow.
Whistler, because True Patriot Love is a Canadian from the Canadian military out there in Whistler. And so it says the Sussex community events and global supporters will be raising funds in honor of the Sussex family and the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025. Funds raised will help support veterans across Canada on their recovery journey through the power of sport, art, and through the Invictus Games. True Patriot Love is Canada's foundation for the military community, working to support military members, veterans, and their families at every stage of their journey. True Patriot Love is proud to have won the bid to bring the Invictus Games to Canada for Toronto 2017. And for Vancouver Whistler 2025. And so people you don't have to donate $100. Whatever it is you can afford to donate, please do. And again, you are not obligated to donate. If you're able, if you are able to donate, and if you are not able to financially, just share it. Sharing it, talking about it, that is just as important. Just talk about it, friends, family, whatever, and or just whatever. Just encourage people who are donating in any way, shape, or form. So whatever you can, if you can. If not, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? There is no you don't have to feel pressured in any way at all. But again, thank you in whatever way you have supported this. Thank you so much for your support. As of this morning, it was over $22,000. There's another, we have two fundraisers going on, just so we know. African Squatties have they did this a couple of weeks ago, and it's going through June the 5th. And Sussex Squad Africa, and it says we are supporting, and I don't know how to say this name, so it's Inkwezi Kwanisa ECD. I don't know, I just butchered it, and so you see the name there. If there's any squatties on here, please give me the phonetics of this, and I couldn't find it. So it's in Nyanga, Cape Town, South Africa, as supported by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as per 2023 Archwell Impact Report. So if you go into Archwell and you look at their Archwell Foundation, that is, and you look at their impact report, this is one of the foundations in South Africa that the Sussexes are supporting. So Sussex Squad, African Squatties have put together this where you can donate to this as well. And so far, again, they have been doing this for a couple of weeks. So far, they have raised $42,198. So they are doing well as well. So either one of these, again, as with everything I always say, do your due diligence, go do your research. And if you'd like to go support either one of these charities, definitely go ahead. And again, if you can't do it monetarily, any kind of support, just encouragement, sharing, whatever, in whatever way, would be most appreciated. So
Petal,
thank
can
you,
put a link
Squatties,
to
for
the
putting
African
this
one?
together. I'm sorry.
Petal, can you put the link? Can you put the link for the African one? I already gave to the other one. I want to give to this one as well.
Yes, I'm gonna put them in our community page.
Okay.
I never know where the community page is.
Oh. Okay, everyone. So when you click on
and Baron.
here,
You
You
and
should
Baron are
see some.
always saying community page, and I don't know where he is.
Oh, okay. So what I'll do is also put photographs of what the page would look like on your end and where to find it. It's right at the
Thank
top of
you.
where the video it is. You
Yeah.
should probably see playlists. You should probably see videos or lives. You should, if you scroll across, you should see community page there at the top
Okay.
of the video part of your the YouTube page. You
Yeah.
should see community page there. And if you click on that, that's where you'll find I post photos, I post a whole bunch of stuff for everyone, or for our members and channel members as well. So
Okay.
I would put if you or and two, if you're a channel member and you haven't checked it out, I will put
Yes.
I'll just do a screen grab, record my screen, I should say, of how to find it, and so you can just check on there and find it. So I'll put the links there, and
Okay.
so you can find it. So yeah,
Thank
so definitely. And again, the Sussexes, this is where they were when they were in Africa, in South Africa. And so it says that the charity chosen is that name. I can't, I'm not even going to attempt it again. It's a children's charity in Cape Town. The charity was first visited by Harry and Meghan in 2019 and is still being supported by Archwell Foundation as per their 2023 impact report. And you can see the link there. I'll put the link to Archwell's impact report so you can go there and find and see what the Sussexes have said about the child. About the charity. So yeah. I love these photos of Harry and Meghan in South Africa. They're so adorable. Them and the aunties and uncles and the little kids. I think there's a little kid there that just gave them a hug. I was like, oh my gosh, children know love. They just run to love, don't they? They run to love. So yeah. Joanne says, this event for Canada organization covers Archie and Lily's birthday as well as Harry and Meghan's wedding anniversary. Yeah, it goes through until next February. It goes straight through until the games next February.
Oh
So
wow, that's great.
and I think the goal is 200,000. I think the goal is, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
I think it was 200,000.
Yeah. So, and again, we have from now until next year to complete that goal. So yeah. And this one goes until June 5th, I think, to through Lily's birthday. So yeah. But I mean, our squaddies are amazing. Thank you guys so much for just being amazing.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. And no, I was
Yes.
just saying, like, thanks for just donating and all of that stuff. So let's see a couple more comments. If we can comment on this, let's see. Sonia says, it's all joy. I'll never forget the trip to South Africa. The nanny was about to take a break. God laid on her heart. Oh, God, goodness. Yes. To get Archie and take him. Smoke filled his room. And God stepped in on time. I'm telling you, the things this family has gone through. The things they have gone through is amazing.
I don't think it was an accident.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me I would hope that somebody wouldn't do crazy stuff like this. I want to believe that human beings wouldn't do it, but again, you just can't trust things. I am Sam. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much.
They love to do things overseas, right? You got Paris, you got New York, you got South Africa.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, so
that is so true. Oh gosh,
I'm not so sure that South Africa was an accident, because if it happens overseas, they could legitimately say it wasn't us.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Wow, that is.
And then they could also say,
scary.
oh, if he had stayed in the royal family, he would have had protection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think there's too many benefits for it to be an accident.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like look at how they're setting up the Kate story. Oh, she likes to swim in the dark. Oh, her and her
In a
husband were
cold
fighting
water.
about George going to school, etc., etc.
That is really. Before I even get to that, let's do. Sam says I want to go to Nigeria with all of us, and that would be so much fun. Sam, I really do too. If you can find a way to get me there, can you? We're not jealous at all of Tina and all the others who are throwing it at our faces every day that they're Nigerian and they're gonna be there. So we're not jealous at all, right? Right? We're not jealous.
No, we're not.
No,
Not
no,
no, okay.
no.
Just
We
saying,
are absolutely
No.
not.
we're not. So there we go.
I want to go to. I want to go to
I think
Saint Ballet.
Ooh,
Paddle, I
yeah.
think you look a little green. I don't know if it's with envy.
Well, green actually looks really good on me, so that's okay. I look good in green. Just a smidgen.
I look good in white.
Okay. So am I the only one who's jealous, really?
Oh, well, you want your white power suit like Kate?
Yeah.
Always, always. No,
Yeah,
no. Like Princess Meghan.
we need Church Nelly to pipe in, and Church Nelly would say, "I would look good with Nacho."
I know, right? Always with Nacho. Oh, that reminds me. I owed Church Nelly a Nacho video and I forgot. So I have to keep my word on that. But going back to that Kate swimming in the dark, what is that all about?
That's what she said.
In a
Foolishness.
cold water. Don't forget cold
Foolishness.
water.
Yeah, but she said in months and months and
Cold
months
water give you stroke if you go into
Mm-hmm.
cold water and heat. It gives you stroke, so you don't know, right?
Uh-huh.
So
They're about to find her in
Strange
some
story to
pounds.
me. Like I don't know where I heard it on X. I didn't read an article. So I don't know the details of it, but I just heard that and I just thought this is the strangest thing I've ever heard.
they
She
just
said
talk
it a
stupidness.
year ago. She said it a year ago on some podcast with Mike Tyndall and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
don't know why they're bringing up that story again now. I don't know if it's just recycling
Does,
or if it's a setup.
It's a
Does
setup.
Kensington Palace has a pool?
Yeah. I think Buckingham
I
Palace.
know.
does, 'cause
I thought it was Buckingham Palace that
Yeah.
have a pool.
Buckingham Palace, because they wouldn't let Diana use the gym there after she got a divorce.
Okay, so I guess every single night you go over to Buckingham Palace to swim in the dark in the cold water, right?
That's
Yeah.
a setup.
Weird.
That's a setup. I'm telling you.
It make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Or does Windsor Castle have a pool out there?
I don't
had
know.
no idea.
So that means you have to drive back to Buckingham Palace every night to go and swim in the dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it makes a whole lot of sense to me.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
She's special that way.
I just think I'm like, what?
It's crazy, but when she become like, oh, we found her in the pool, then they're gonna be there.
Yeah, we found her in the pool frozen. Uh-huh. The woman has been frozen for months.
I mean, they had the story about how she chased William and how she finally got him because of that dress. So they're recycling all these quote unquote negative, and every single picture that's been debunked. Oh, Kate edited it. Kate did this. It was Kate. So, to me, this is a little fishy.
Yeah,
Too much
very
of a
fishy.
setup.
I hope, I'm not here for her, but I don't wish anything bad on people.
I don't
So I
wish it.
hope her family is all in there with her, whatever it is that's going on in her life. I hope her family's in there because I heard that story. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
That is just
I'm sorry, ladies. I need
so I
to
didn't
let
know,
you go.
so-
I have to go. I have
Yeah.
to go to a
It's
meeting.
all a strategic
Right.
setup.
Yeah.
Thank you
All the
so much
strategic
for coming on. I appreciate it. Coming
It
and
was a
hanging
pleasure.
out.
I had a good laugh.
Yeah, me too.
It was a good
Yeah.
party. It was a good party. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it was.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming on and chatting about everything, whether Archie's birthday, the royal mess, Angela Levin being, Angela Levin. interview with Angela, I just laugh now because I mean, what else do you do? It's such
Just
for me,
take a
it's
deep
just an
breath.
elderly person trying to make money, lying in everywhere she can.
Take a
And
Sad.
deep
for me,
breath.
it's just
Take
I
a
just
deep
laugh
breath.
at it because I cannot get mad anymore about Angela Levin. It's not worth it. She
Take
is
a deep
set in her
breath.
ways and she's not going to change. So
She's an
there you go.
angel.
Well, thank you so much, ladies, for coming on. I appreciate it so much.
Thank
Coming and
you.
chatting.
It's
I
always
look
nice
forward to us doing it
spending
again.
time with you.
Yes, yes,
Always
yes.
always nice spending time with you.
Oh, it's a fantastic spending time with you too, Karen, Little
Yeah.
Mac. I mean, you guys
And you
in
guys
September.
check out Petals community page. There's some good stuff on there.
Yes,
Good
please.
stuff on there
And
coming up.
on that, thank you, Karen. And on that community page, again, everything you need to know about, especially what's coming up on Wednesday. Invictus Game also has a new documentary that's going to be. I put the link to their YouTube page and also to the trailer for it.
Okay.
The conversation tomorrow. Don't forget. So anything you need, and also I put the Linktree link. So anything you need about Invictus, you can find it on that Linktree page. So anything, so it's all there on our community page if you want it.
Okay.
And I will again put all the all of the fundraiser information on the community page as well.
Okay.
Hey guys,
so
don't forget to hit the like button.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh wait, I forgot this.
The like button.
You guys, we're over 9,000.
Oh.
Thank you so
Oh,
much
wow.
to our wonderful squaddies who alerted me to this because, of course, Pedal is crazy and don't keep up with, this as much as I should, and like my numbers, because it's not something that's first and foremost in my mind. As long as you come hang out with me, I don't pay attention as much to the numbers of people who did things. So I appreciate you guys so much for all of you who have subscribed and are going to subscribe. We are over 9,000. We're going to get to 10,000. It's slowly growing and I so appreciate it. So thank you all so much for the party. We're celebrating with Archie's party.
Petal.
Yes.
Also, information for the September event is on your page too, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, ladies, check it out.
Okay.
All right.
This is
So
fun. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Karen Little Max, Miss September. Thank you for coming on. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to our awesome moderators. Thank you to our awesome moderators. Lydia, Church Nelly, Karen M, Cookies and Cream, Black Queen. Lydia, hi. I know you'll join us on the replay. But thank you all so much for all the amazing work you do. And to our amazing 2 Cents crew who support the channel on a monthly basis. Thank you guys all. I appreciate it so much. And all of you who support in the chat, whether it's super thanks, super stickers, super chat, just straight up donations. And if you do support in PayPal and Cash App as well, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I love you all. Have a fantastic day, and I will chat with you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.